Fine, we accept that Game of Thrones will hook up Jon Snow and Daenerys Targaryen. Our pleas were too late to change the minds behind Game of Thrones. Despite the fact that she's his aunt and therefore he is her nephew and therefore they are related, Jon Snow and Daenerys Targaryen are going to hook up. Fans sense it. Tyrion senses it. Davos senses it. Jon and Dany themselves sense it. We can't stop writing articles about it. The actors and creators of the show can't shut up about how much they love each other. It's clear that they're both just too hot to not hook up with each other, especially not knowing that they're related. Now, we basically have confirmation that it's happening. There's no secret that this is where this is going. Alan Taylor, director of Beyond the Wall, told the Daily Beast of the inevitable hookup. Readers of the book have known that things were heading towards this destination for a while. Even the characters in the story know it's heading in this direction.
As much as it makes us go ugh, it really is true. Everyone knows this is where it's going, and even author George R.R. Martin has been telling us this is where it was going. In an interview from 2014, unearthed on Reddit, Martin told us all what was going to happen, teasing specifically that Targaryens have brother marrying sister, and nephews, and aunts.
Targaryens were interlopers from another culture, and they had some unique factors that didn't necessarily fit into the mainstream of other Westerosi lords, such as their traditional incest, which was part of keeping the bloodlines pure so that they could better control the dragons. He said,
"Is it kinda weird that this makes us more okay with it? There's a very practical reason for the incest. It's all about those damn dragons. Obviously, this is happening. We're slowly coming to terms with it, especially if it means Jon and Dany are about to become this dragon-riding power couple, throwing Dracarys around at all their worst enemies. But what happens when they find out that they're related?
Maybe Dany won't care about the incest, since that's her family history, but how will she feel about the fact that Jon has a stronger claim to the Targaryen throne than she does? And how will Jon feel about banging his aunt? And what if Jon Snow has such magical baby-making abilities that he fixes Dany's infertility problems, which many are predicting after the many recent conversations about how Dany can't have children and has no one to succeed her if she makes it to the throne, and then their baby hooks up with Cersei and Jaime's, possibly fake but maybe real, incest baby, and that's the future of the ruling family? What if that's one of the 4 spin-offs? And we're not even going to bring up the theory that Jaime and Cersei are also secret Targaryens.
We're getting way ahead of ourselves, but now that we've forced ourselves to not care about incest in this particular case, we feel kind of free. No more worrying about how weird it's going to be when Game of Thrones forces us to look upon 2 of our faves being gross. It's not gross anymore. It's powerful. It's attractive. It's what we want. Okay, incest in particular is not what we want, but Jon Snow and Daenerys Targaryen putting their hotness together in the name of dragons and ruling the realm is what we want, and if there has to be incest to get that, we guess that's fine. We guess. As for you, you're already over the incest. According to our poll asking if you want Jon and Dany to hook up, 74% of you said yes, it's time. Whatever, you freaks.